Void, I'm agitated grain, and we have just done saving the councilman, or woman indeed.
Best be on my way.
And now I believe we were about to talk with Gortash. However,
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I did go through all this, right? There isn't much left to do. Went to the prison, rescued whoever there is to rescue. I guess I could come closer here and try to talk with those people. Faced Laris and faced Serik.
Very well.
Best behavior around here. Understood?
Okay.
Don't cause any trouble, alright? It's not worth it.
Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I'm hesitant to jump into audience with him because I kinda like... I feel like it's too soon.
Must have something worth a few coin.
Oh. The guy is stealing?
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
Sure, if you want to tell them you were trying to steal their belongings. Suddenly have these friends. Oh, in higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. Okay, so then we don't need to, I guess. I didn't realize that is the case. I've been using it all the time.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold.
Needed for what?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
So you are a deserter then?
No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
He's a wizard, right? The thing is, I think Flaming Fists are not soldiers. They are like a mercenary company or something like that. So it kind of makes sense that he would leave if it's not... If it's like fighting undead horde entities. I'm not gonna report him. I don't want to give him money. Intimidate him. That seems rude as well. And as I mentioned, I don't consider Flaming Fist soldiers. They're like mercenary company, and I guess, well, I mean, are they? I think they are. I think they are like a mercenary company, and they get hired by the city or some nonsense like that. to, like, be a city watcher, some nonsense. But anyway, you seem capable from where I'm standing.
I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Hold on. I'm not done.
You shouldn't be in here. This barracks is private.
Really? Oh my god, fine. Sure. So I guess he's running. Oriana, Debin, I'm not familiar with them, but Mani Babakshi seems... sounds familiar. Anyway, Flaming Fist new recruit booklet. To all members and associates of the Flaming Fist from Gauntlet Edwina. You have read the Flaming Fist Companion, you have had your welcomes, learned your histories. You might think you are here to uphold justice, to protect the meek and the innocent, to follow in the footsteps of the great Elton. Forget all of it, every damned word. Baldurians are not meek and innocent, and the only justice most of them deserve is the blunt end of a club. Every last one is either a criminal already or one theft away from becoming one. Don't trust a soul, because they sure as the hells don't trust you. And to that I say good. They shouldn't. They should shiver when they see you coming, keep their eyes on the ground when you pass. Fear leads to order, order leads to peace. This is your duty, no matter what Ulter, Ravengard, Liara, Porter, or any other supposed bastion of justice might tell you. I think I saw some books here, right? Lessons from the Boiler? An ancient selection of correspondence between two members of the Flaming Fist about the installation of a machine called the Boiler atop Wyrm's Rock. Gauntlet D, our generous patriarch benefactor have delivered unto us the Boiler, state-of-the-art defense technology already implemented in some upper city estates. It boils lots of oil and then tips it out, fairly self-explanatory. Attached are instructions regarding its installation and maintenance. See to it quick and seamless installation. Blaze Leo. Leo, you must fucking kidding me. You... okay. Have you seen the size of this thing? Just because you got the promotion instead of me doesn't mean you can task me with impossible nonsense. Yours in abject disbelief, Gauntlet D. Gauntlet D, you appear to have confused my missive for a quest. Put the damned cauldron atop the damned fortress and don't write me back until you have. To my most esteemed commanding officer, does our wartime reparations policy cover grievous oil burns? Asking for a friend, D. Gauntlet D, no it does not. Blaze Leo, the correspondence ends here. Okay. Flaming Fist history. Okay, so now we will figure out if they are indeed mercenaries or not. Flaming Fist Companion. Congratulations on your selection to the Flaming Fist Mercenary. See, Mercenary Company. The nature of our operation requires us to display a level of commitment, maturity, and teamwork that best represents the ideals of our founder, Grand Duke Eltan. Eltan's fierce leadership and unwavering commitment to justice shaped the Flaming Fist into a formidable force against Baldur's Gate criminal underbelly. Known for his strategic acumen and innovative tactics, Eltan molded the Flaming Fist into the highly efficient and fearsome organization it is today. A messy depiction of Duke Eltan appears beneath in an obvious attempt to obscure words that had been written beneath. You can make out a few: Iron, Servok, Crisis, among others. Duke Eltan's spirit lives in us all as Flaming Fist soldiers. I am confident you will find this assignment professionally challenging and personally rewarding. Grand Duke Ulter Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist. Felton may be like a common name, but I feel like I heard it somewhere. And considering Sarevok was here and Crisis, I wonder if Flaming Fist were established during one of the previous games? Surely not, right? Because like the previous games, they are relatively old. So I think it is quite possible that some of the lore was first established through them. Nah, surely not. Because like the cities and factions, I'm pretty sure that's something that already existed. So I don't think they would go with establishing Flaming Fist just in one of the games. They had to be existing organization before that. It's more likely that they played a role as they do here. So lessons, recruitment poster. A man and woman stand side by side in armor emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the Flaming Fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Ultra Ravengard himself, he will be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Balduran to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. You can't have starving refugees if Flaming Fist is around, because the fact that there is more refugees means that you need more Flaming Fists to maintain order, to like protect people, make sure no thievery is abound, that squatting issues are resolved. So all those refugees, or, well, I mean, okay, not all of them, right? But a lot of them could apply to become Flaming Fists. They would most likely be accepted because Flaming Fists need more people to maintain order in the city. And that would mean that they would get the pay. There is a special word for mercenary pay, I think, and I can't remember it right now. But yeah, basically they would get paid, and they could help their family that way, right? So the fact that there is just like a bunch of homeless refugees doesn't make sense. And like, okay, sure, not everyone can be like a fighter or wizard, but city guards don't have to be that. That's one of them. Second, you need cleaning people here in their barracks. You need cooks here in their barracks. You need fucking this person just sitting and signing some papers, right? You have requisition officers. You have what else you can have? Builders to build like an additional barrack or something. There is just so many things to be done that I feel like claiming that people have to be in streets starving. I'm not sure it works. It works like that. You have Flaming Fist, you have Ilmater and other churches. Churches, you can become monks. Fuck it. Let's wake up everyone, maybe. We have some chests that we probably shouldn't steal. List of missing goods. Ring. Redstone embedded. Debian thinks it could be carnelian. I think I sold some carnelian ring somewhere. Magic dagger, music box, scroll of Tasha Hideo's laughter, one missing item, a fluke 2, a concern 3, flagrant thievery. See something amiss? Report to me at once. Bakshi. Huh.
Whatever it is, speak to Bakshi and let me get some bloody sleep.
Okay. Is she back asleep? Probably no. Let's wake up everyone.
Piss off.
Okay. Well, okay then, Bakshi.
You want a bed for the night? Find an inn. Unless you'd prefer a nice long rest in the cells.
Okay, I guess he doesn't want to talk either. Rude, rude. Home post dispatch, fist grill. Mom, been sleeping worse since my last letter. Those bleeding headaches rack me from set till rise, worse and worse each time. It don't help neither that works a write-off, in which of them 9 hells do they imagine us menfolk being any use with those big metal bastards blundering about. They don't even do the job better all the time, just louder. One of them picked up a bloke yesterday, weren't guild or gent as far as I could see, just a regular bloke, and just pissed off. Wouldn't say where it was going, and I will be thrice damned before I get in the way of one of those. Sorry to be all dooming and glooming, the grubs got better if you want a silver lining. Love you, Mom. Krill. P.S. If you got any of that sleep tea kicking about, could you send some over? I would be lush to get some proper rest. Oh. Okay. Reinash. Want to
You
talk?
shouldn't be in here. This barracks is private.
Okay. And then here is... What was that?
Way to the audience chamber.
What was that?
No distractions, please.
Okay. I think this will take us to the city proper. Because they were saying that Wyrm's Rock Fortress was like the entrance to the to Baldur's Gate. That it's like the last protection or whatever. So I guess we talk with Gortash.
Gortash is expecting you.
Let's quick save
Please
again.
make your way to the audience chamber.
Because the game wanted to save before, and I don't know, maybe some nonsense is going to happen, so it would be better to be prepared, I guess.
Gortash is expecting you.
Meaning that in the games,
Please
generals
make
and
your way
dukes,
to the
we're not
audience
even
chamber.
pawns, just dust on the board.
Okay.
What happens next is out of the
Audience hall is there, but we can talk with everyone here. Lady Turinhold's bodyguard.
cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Lady Oberon's bodyguard.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe.
Okay.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel
Whiter James.
Sorry, Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Oh. Iron banded shield. Our shields are probably better. Oh my god. So much silver and onion soup. Okay. Lord Portier's bodyguard.
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Okay. Lord Shattershield bodyguard.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Shattershield pays me for all this waiting around.
Lord Jonat bodyguard.
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Lord Amber's bodyguard.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
You shouldn't trust them. They will turn on all of you eventually. Is that the case? I'm actually not sure what... Well... They were created by Lord Gortash, right? Or maybe he's just using them. Who knows? But let's not trust them because he is in charge of them.
You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
I really like her character model.
Lady Alia says jump, and I jump. That's the way of things.
Hell's hallows. The ceremony's gone on for days, seems like.
Lord Shattershield says Gortash won't be letting outsiders in. Good thinking, you ask me.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, we had... Yeah, so Durinhold... Shattershield, so there are some people that have multiple bodyguards, I guess. Faced Dresden.
You're free to explore, within reason.
Okay. I'm going to explore within reason. And then Lord Porter's attendant. Oh, so there are attendants as well.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Okay. Lots of food here. This is secret door as fuck. Okay, whatever.
Gortash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
It must be.
Ooh, they got kiwi and lemons. And cook darli.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Okay. Okay, let's go see Gortash.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Bunch of attendants. Fists, steel watchers, fist, handmaiden, Lady Venstra Hulholin, Pale Hulholin, Eshveld Gutmir, Randolph Vamas, Ruger Shattershield, Alia Durenhold, Ailis Bell, Baron Cullen Barmold, someone, Patrick Amber, Hairil Birch, Silvery Shad, the what? Sashen Star, Milan Tilurudltrun. Oh my god, so many people. Raylan Shanat, Freyda Oberon, Sarken Eomain, Ruth Linakiker, Meyer Ravenshade, Madeline Whitborn, Beatrice Provos, Dillard Porter, right, Will's dad is there with Gortash, so can I walk around and try to talk with people?
Big day, big day. Can hardly contain myself.
And I'm guessing I can just randomly enter some doors.
An Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
We could maybe try to assassinate him from up there. Kyberos?
No distractions, please.
Okay. Handmaiden? Okay. Hutman Dinu.
Please, not now.
Okay, okay. Now, can we assassinate people from here? Well, not quite, but maybe.
Don't like the look of this Gortash fellow. But don't you tell him I said that.
We have like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steel watchers. Bunch of noble people. Some iron fists, but I don't think it's enough.
Single word.
Don't think if it is enough if they join us. Servant Naisuki.
I beg your pardon, but have some decorum.
Okay.
A proud day for the Flaming Fist, and for all of Baldur's Gate.
Servant Cavell.
Do mind your manners.
Okay, okay. And then let's try maybe to talk with lords. I'm guessing it's not going to be allowed.
Kinspeople,
Okay.
Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
I'm not worried about Steelwatch. I probably should be, but I'm sure it's the type of enemies that we will be fighting more commonly soon. There is no fucking way they are going to allow us to kill him right now. Will is right. Yeah, probably. Let's go with this. We might need Gortash alive to save the city. Let's wait to strike until we have had the chance to question him. Guidance.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colorful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Who are you calling little?
As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Oh?
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I mean, I understand why the crown is failing, because it's supposed to have 3 netherstones. What's the word I'm looking for? Controlling it, but they currently have only 2, and the 3rd one is with me, right? What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
The thing is already... the Emperor already told us that he detects no deceit. But, I mean, there is no... There is no drawback to not get additional insight. Detect thoughts, I don't think it will... I mean, it probably will work, but it's not like good decorum. Let's go with insight.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
So, from what I understand, Gortash is more... like his interests are more self-serving. I think he's less fanatical than the other two are or were. Ketheric was devoted to Mirkul because of his daughter. Orin is basically a zealot. She likes to kill people, so there you go, right? With him, he wants... I guess he wants power, right? From what I'm gathering currently, he just wants to rule, well, probably not just the city, but probably the entire world. But and he mentioned himself, we will be gods. Yeah. And he did do those weird experiments with Balthazar. The device that was used to read brains, that was created by him, basically, right? So, and Karlach was traded to Hells, so by him. So he seems to be power hungry, and he is okay to do basically anything to get that power. That's my read on him. I think that if we make a deal here, he will indeed honor it. Well, meaning that there is nothing... like he won't be making it difficult for us in the city. Meaning his steel watch is going to be on our side. The problem is that ultimately I don't trust him, right? And Karlach wouldn't want to trust him either. Wyll don't want to trust him because his dad is involved, right? And another problem here is that sorry, I'm being distracted by shit. So ultimately we cannot trust him, and I think we will end up fighting him anyway. The problem here is that if I decide not to side with him right now, meaning to like try to attack him, I don't think I will be able to kill him. I am convinced that he will escape, and we will, or maybe like this is like an illusion or something. Maybe that's also why we are not detecting any like inside inconsistencies. Maybe it's not even him. Maybe it's some polymorphed actor or something. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Maybe it's even Orin. That would be a twist. But yeah, I don't think we will be able to kill him. I'm pretty sure he would escape, and then in the city we would have City Watch against us, and maybe even Flaming Fists, because Ravengard is still controlled by him. Funnily enough, so this first option that we have, it's actually probably it's probably the option that I will go with. But as allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketherick. Funnily enough, I think Ketherick is the most trustworthy of them all. And he's gone, so...
So Ketherick was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketherick and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Yeah, see, it sounds like he is going to be the end boss, no matter what. He's the one who created this this ploy, basically, and he will be probably the one controlling the Elder Brain at the end somehow. So but again, I don't want to side with him, and I don't want, like, I'm sure I won't be fighting him right now, and by just rejecting him, we will get just Still Watch against us, and that's going to be counterproductive. So let's go with I will think about it, but no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
It's probably the kid, right? I'm trying to think who I have in my camp. It's actually like a lot of people, but surely none of the companions. All of the companions are fine. Withers, I don't think there is anything going on with Withers either. Well, I mean, there is probably something going on with Withers, but I don't think he is his doppelganger. So that leaves us just the girl. Unless the game is really cool, and they somehow managed to kidnap one of my companions and replace them with doppelganger. Surely your steel wedge can handle Orin. Why do you need me?
Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy. At least not yet.
How am I supposed to find Orin?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal.
That's an Undercity,
Orin
right?
became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
What was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Where did you find the artifact?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
If I try to fight him here, it will be a fucking disaster. So there is a bunch of lords here. There is at least 8 Steel Watchers who are, I think, decent enemies. When they are destroyed, they also blow up. So what I think will happen is that we will have to fight not only Steel Watchers, but also Flaming Fists. When fighting Steel Watchers and Flaming Fists, first of all, I don't want to kill... I don't want to kill innocent in quotation marks Flaming Fists, so a lot of them will die. I also think Ravengard will be transformed into Illithid, probably. Because he will just throw everything at us. So either he will get transformed, or he will die. Or he will be fighting. Well, I guess we could try doing non-lethal damage to Flaming Fists and Ravengard, but even if we do that with Ravengard, he still has Wyrm in his brain. And I'm not sure if Emperor can extend his protection on him or not. That's not something that we discussed previously. So we would probably lose Ravengard. We would lose a bunch of Flaming Fists. I have a suspicion that some of the lords will die. Some of the their bodyguards will come in here. I'm not sure on whose side they will be. Gortash, I don't believe... Gortash, not Gortash. Gortash, I don't believe he will allow us to kill him here. So I think he will escape. Because he doesn't feel like... like this place, it doesn't feel like it's a showdown between the one of the main bosses, right? Like, consider how much build-up there was for Ketheric. And here, we are just... we haven't even entered the city, right? So I don't think it will be possible to kill him. Maybe it's not him, maybe he will escape. I don't know. But it doesn't feel like this is going to be the end. So I think the correct play here would be to allow him to play the Archduke for a while, because we are starting La Resistance, right, with the councilwoman. We rescued her from the prison. She is gathering allies. In the prison, she was going like, I lost. Like that, there is nothing left to do. He's been crowned, and he's like, what are you going to do, right? So I think the correct play here is to basically let it happen, and then help the resistance to overthrow him. I think that's the way. I don't think it makes sense to fight him right now. Well, and also, like, I personally, I would definitely fight him right now, right? I think you have noticed in my other playthroughs, and in this playthrough probably as well, that I don't really... Well, I guess we haven't played that many RPGs together, but I'm not really scared about the odds usually, because ultimately, if the game gives you the option, that option is probably possible. It may be difficult, but it's probably possible. That's why I actually hated the resolution in Githyanki Crash, where I refused to side with Vlakit and she just one-shotted me. Like, what was that? Why are you giving me the option to reject if there is no option to reject, right? So, yeah. Let's get him crowned, and then we will help with the La Resistance.
Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
That's interesting. Can I even object? Would that work? I feel like that's the same as attacking him. Let's say nothing. Maybe someone else will step up. If not, I'm fine. I'm fine working with resistance.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Yep. And it looks like the people are escaping.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
The further we are getting in this game, the less happy I am with the options that we are getting presented. I don't think he's a fraud, and I don't really like this. I can't wait to flatten him. That seems like a very aggressive option. I'm not that impressed. Like I understand what he did, but yeah, I'm not impressed. But I wouldn't say he's like a fraud. He kind of played into this, and we. So I wonder, would this be considered that we failed? Because I don't see what else we could have done aside from fight him in here, which, as I said, would be a disaster. But yeah, I guess he seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste.
I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
Well, people are mostly fools.
Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by any means necessary. If only they knew the truth.
The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working.
I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me.
Gortash isn't their salvation.
He's the monster at the gate.
And Wyll?
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason.
Okay. Can we talk with... I mean, some of the lords are here. Oh, I guess they kind of like walked around and now they are chilling, I guess.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance. Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot.
Patrick Amber.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
Yeah, see that a lot of them seem to be on his side. Maybe they have even already been like changed. Like maybe they all have worms in their brain.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Baldurang himself would approve.
Yeah, see, I think we would have to fight their bodyguards and maybe them if they transform into Illitids. I think we did the right thing.
Historic day, the city's first Archduke.
Meyer, Ravengard.
Thank the living gods, Gortash is here to protect us.
Rayla Janat.
Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
Mm. Randolph Vamas.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Fetch me a bowl of sunfish head stew. The kitchen is fresh out of sunfish, my lady.
Well, I never. A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
What are they thinking? Giving a fellow like that such power? I give him a year at most.
So they actually separated by supporters and not supporters?
Archduke Gortash is the future of this city.
Okay, never mind.
What a glorious future it will be.
But seems so far that majority of them are on his side.
Bring it at once. I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
Okay.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this. The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job.
Something cut fresh from the wheel.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
Everything's such a bother.
Ravengard freed from the Hells, Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed.
That's it? Okay. And then here we can talk with Portier.
What glory, our city. And what glory its future.
Utmir.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Lineker.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
Durenbolt. Looks kinda
Ravengard
sexy.
has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
I see. And Shuttershield.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Okay, can I talk with you?
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
I should not talk about Florik. Well, frankly, there is no point talking with him. I don't think, because he is being controlled by the Mind Flayer. By the gods, what have they made of this city's great hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
Let's explore that uncertainty. Oh. Okay.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace. The true Ravengard lurks somewhere in this infected mind, seeking freedom, seeking victory.
Have we finished then?
Apologies. I am thinking. So the game is offering me to tell him about Floric, right? But the thing is, I don't want Absolute to know about her. They will figure out on eventually that she escaped, and they will probably know that she is up to something, but I don't want to show all the cards right away. And the thing is, I don't believe the game would allow me to wrestle, to basically have him beat the tadpole by just dialogue, right? Because, like, we in our party, we are connected to the prism somehow, which is okay. So the prism is protecting me and people around us, right? So technically, how does it protect Astarion, for example, who is not in my party? He's back at camp. So is it possible to maybe break his control? I'm gonna go with this because I think that even the fact that, like, Floric is no longer in her cell, right? So if they know that she escaped, then they know she escaped. They will learn about it anyway.
Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of a furnace. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
Yeah, okay. So let's leave.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
That is indeed the case. Let's try to talk with Gortash again.
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Okay. Yeah, so this thing... It went. Let's put it this way. I don't think it went good. I don't think it went overly bad. It just kinda happened. Any comment on coronation?
Gortash, Ravengard, Portier, they're the same if you ask me. Not that I'd tell Lady Alia.
Okay. And someone teleported from here. Oh. We want to figure out how to disable the steel watch. And we are considering Gortash bargain. We are to find Gauntlet Davella in the lower cities, Elbsong Tavern. Disappeared after the ceremony. I mean, he may be dead. The Grand Duke. Gortash told us Orin resides in the Temple of Baal. We must find the temple and a way of getting in. We found a balanced target list. New recruits are being asked to stage murders as absolute butchery. We should investigate. Successful recruits gain access to the Temple of Baal, where Orin awaits. We found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orin. Right. Should return to Mizora. Where is Mizora? We are sure to have her and the Flaming Fist by our side when we need it most. I'm surprised we don't have a quest regarding investigating our camp. Ah, Mizora is here. Okay.
If it isn't little Wyll, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Poor thing. You've had a tough go. And you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
What are you playing at, the devil?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Yeah. So if he continues to serve her, she would save Daddy.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Where is Gortash taking your father, do you think?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay, so this will take us to Lower City. And there is nothing else here. So
My faith protects me.
I am going to end the episode here. In the next one, we will continue to the lower city. I don't want to rest just yet, because that will seems like that will progress the story, and I want to do as much as we can in the lower city before we absolutely have to take the rest. So in the next episode, I think we will go through the lower city, see what there is to see, and then after that we will take a rest and see about the imposters in the camp and what Mizora has to offer. So yeah, we are going to save the game just in case. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.